Okay, hello everyone. Happy to see you. I will not be hiding that from you guys. I had a really rough night. Had a really bad stomach ulcer episode. So, but I'm here now. I hope I will be able, like your energy will help me to go through, and I think it will also have a healing effect because whenever we come together, whenever we discuss intuitive life coaching and intuition, this always gives me energy. So I just in advance apologize if you feel a little bit off from me. So, but I will do my best to be okay. So, for those who are coming to our fifth day, today is our fifth day of 5-day launch, where we're focusing on our integrated intuitive life coaching method that we are teaching and proudly sharing with our students in Intuitive Life Coaching Academy. So this week we covered some essential, very important aspects and parts of this integrated intuitive life coaching method, such as intuition. We touched on intuition a little bit the first day, so we will come back to intuitive work today. Second day, we talked about listening, and it may sound very easy, but real listening is a true skill for a healer, for a coach, for intuitive life coach. So if you haven't joined us for the previous days, please watch the replays. We sent you the replays of all the days. So second day, we focused on listening. Third day, we talked about connecting with clients and patients, how to connect. Then we talked about acknowledgement and validation, how to really create deep connection and understanding with people. And we also like what was yesterday, so for me to remember. I'm trying to remember what I said. What did we focus on yesterday?
Justification.
Questions. Yes, questions. And listen to the replay, because it could surprise you, because the questions we talked about were not the typical questions that you would think of. And we gave you a little bit of our own spin about asking powerful, open-ended, curious questions and how it's important. So today we will kind of come back a little bit to the beginning, to the and tie it with a bow, right? Tie the whole method with a bow. A lot of practitioners who come to our academy and come to discovery calls with me, they share that, oh, I'm not sure that I would benefit from joining your class because I already have accreditation, or I already have education and knowledge of different healing modalities. And I always say in that case that our method, our intuitive life coaching method, is actually a beautiful foundation for all the tools you have in your toolbox. The more the merrier, right? If you are a Reiki practitioner, if you do hypnotherapy, if you use NLP, if you learned different methods of coaching, if you already practice conventional coaching and want to go deeper, want to provide better results. And we also talked about that a lot of healers and coaches, real coaches, we talked about what is the differentiator of coaching, mentoring, and consulting. I mean, real coaches who partner with their clients to find the answers within. So real coaching is very much, sometimes coaches are misunderstood for all this business coaching. Business coaches tell us that, oh, if you learn our method, if you do things like we teach you, you will make a lot of money. And again, don't get me wrong, it's very important for all of us to be successful, to be profitable, because if we can't practice our skills and tools, our gifts, then we will have to find another job, right? Then we will have to go somewhere else and do something maybe we are not so passionate about. So for us to be able to have a successful business, we have to be successful entrepreneurs. And we talk about in the academy about how to move from a place of being just service provider to becoming entrepreneur, how to be successful in running your own business. And we have even a full module on business development, because it's not only important to know how to be an intuitive life coach, but also how to bring that to people who you will be able to help, right? We talk about authentic business. We talk about authentic sales and marketing. So this is all part of the program. But again, a lot of practitioners are told that if you follow our method, you will make a lot of money, like 10x your profits, right? And it's great. But the most important thing for a healer is actually to see the results of your healing work. What are the results of our healing work? It's usually like deep transformations that people go through, that they get great results, that they are able to find themselves, find their authentic voice, overcome fears and limiting beliefs, come a little bit closer to your purpose, passion, and profit. That's what makes us so happy. And the byproduct of that, of course, is success in business, is being able to support yourself and your family, and also provide good life to your family, right? It's also important for us for a healer to find life-work balance. I'm still searching. I will be very honest with you. You will hear also, oh, we will help you to find life-work balance. I will tell you that life-work balance is very personal thing to everybody. Sometimes your life-work balance can look like for example, for us right now, we are focusing on building our company, right? We are focusing on bringing our method and our teachings to more people. So for that, our balance right now is working a lot, right? Providing a lot of value for you guys. One day, maybe our balance will be take a little bit more time with family and enjoy and have a great vacation. So I also am inviting you not to be so hard on yourself, especially when you're trying to find yourself, when you're trying to find your life purpose, when you're trying to find the right next steps for you. Just go for it, and that will be nurturing, that will be self-care, that will be balance for you in the moment. So how we integrate, as I said, intuitive life coaching method, our unique methodology. We were the first ones to bring intuition into coaching many years ago. Many years ago, I brought intuition to my clients and to my, to other coaches, because I saw the gap between this conventional coaching techniques and modalities and what actually was the result of that work, right? So coaches were not able to go deep. Coaches were not able to provide results for their clients that they were looking for. And of course, there was a lot of frustration and doubt. Whenever you can't provide results for your clients, then the doubt is lurking, right, in your mind, because okay, maybe I'm not a great coach, maybe I don't have what it takes to be successful, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. But no, it's nothing to do with you being not enough as a professional. It's maybe you need more deeper methodology or methods or tools to help you go deeper with people. What does it mean to go deeper? It's going deeper than the surface of conventional coaching that focuses on taking what the client is saying for a face value, right? We are being sort of Sherlock Holmes. We're going investigating the person. We're focusing on the person, not the story. We talked about that yesterday. We're focusing on their person and their uniqueness. And with that, we're able to bring to the surface things that are important for them. We're also able to address their limiting beliefs, their traumas, their fears, their not good enoughs, to be able to change that and shift that. We have thoughts and feelings, but we are not our thoughts. We are not our thoughts and feelings. We can create with our beautiful mind whatever will either build us or kill us, right? And unfortunately, a lot of people are focused on self-sabotage, destruction, not because because they just don't know how to. They don't know how to connect with their gifts and talents, how to connect with their positivity, with their potential. So that's what we do. That's what we help our coaches. And while going through the program, you are able to go through your own transformations while learning how to transform other people on a deeper level, providing really transformational results. So let me tell you a little bit information about intuition versus intellect. So put in the chat, in the comments, what do you think is the biggest difference between intuition and intellect? And also let us know if you're using both in your life and in your work. And maybe how important it is for you to use your intuition and versus always using intellect, rational thinking, right? Because we are, it's a habit that we have from our birth to use intellect and use, not for everybody, but for many people, is to use. Did I raise my hand? It's interesting. How did I raise my hand? Is to use intellect, rational thinking, for our life, right? And we are told that that's the only way for living life. And later on, when we are open to other things, when we open to learning who we are, we are learning how to connect with our intuition, because intuition is, you can make it as woo-woo as you want and as less woo-woo as you want. Intuition is actually deeper connection with yourself, knowing who you are, being able to hear your own voice, being able to understand your own uniqueness. Because when we can't hear our own voice, we can't hear the voice of intuition, then we don't follow our gut, then we don't follow our intuition. And then we have the situations like, oh yeah, I felt it, but I didn't do that. I did what logics told me to do, and it was a mistake, right? How many times we do that? So trusting your intuition is trusting yourself. Trusting yourself is being able to help other people. Because if you can't trust yourself, you can't trust your creativity, your intuition, your skills, your intentions to help other people, you will not be there for them. You will not take chances. You will not take the risk, in a way, of encourage, of stepping up and being there for other people, to help them through their transformation. So intuition is very, very important. Intuition is like a compass. It's based on our subconscious patterns and feelings. Intuition is where our creativity resides. Intuition and creativity are two brothers and sisters. And if you want to tap deeper into your intuition, I'm inviting you to tap into your creativity, maybe whatever creativity is for you. It could be cooking, painting, dancing, playing music. So connecting with your creativity will allow you to connect with your intuition. Connecting with your intuition will connect you with yourself. Connecting with yourself will give you the audacity to shine your own gifts and talents and help more people. So intellect, on the other hand, relies on more logical reasoning and analysis, right? It's more of like what we can see with our human eyes. And intuition is a little bit more hidden. That's why it's not so obvious and so easy to understand and to connect and to trust and to use, right? So, but I'm inviting you to learn your intuitive calling card. And the first day we learned the body pendulum exercise. We did the body pendulum exercise where we were learning to connect with our body and understand yes and no, right? How we feel yes, how we feel no. And this is kind of the first step. Our body is a channel is a channel for us to connect with our higher self, with our authenticity, with our intuition, with our guidance. So, and the first step is connecting with your body, understanding your own energy, how your energy feels like, and the best way to do that is practicing meditation and prayer. So when you pray, when you meditate, this is the time of your like intimate connection with your own energy. So I'm inviting you to meditate at least like every day, maybe 3-5 minutes. And there are so many apps, meditation apps, and there are so many great meditations you can find on YouTube. The most important thing here that the voice and the music and the vibration of that meditation is resonates with you, is in alignment with you. Even if someone sent you a meditation and said, oh, it's a great meditation, listen to it, and somehow you're not connecting with it, don't continue, because it will not have the same benefits that it did for the other person that was able to connect with it. So find your own the meditations that resonate with you. Max, are you here? Are you with us?
I'm here.
So I think you wanted to talk. Max is one of the teachers of the academy, and I think you wanted to talk a little bit about intuition versus intellect, right? And balancing the two, and trusting your intuition.
Yeah, intellect and intuition are different. And in this country, we are taught more to follow intellect than intuition. I think people talk a lot about intuition, but don't really follow it at the end of the day when push comes to shove. And I think the real test is how strongly you trust your intuition, and trust requires following something when you're not sure. So sorry, one second. Yeah. For most people, it's a transition to really learn what it means to trust your intuition. And what we do at Ilkate is not only talk about it, but we actually focus on it. We spend real time working on it. And we've developed a system that takes this thing called intuition, which a lot of people think is kind of abstract, and makes it very concrete and attainable. So that's where we set ourselves apart.
Absolutely. And we also work on creating your own unique intuitive calling card for the tangibility, right? What Max is talking about, that we're trying to put tangibility into such abstract, for many people, notion as intuition, and also how to apply it in our work as intuitive life coach. And I will share with you just several techniques of using intuition, how we use it in coaching. We talk a lot about how life coaching is not about giving advice. and tell people what to do, right? Life coaching is about partnering with the client so to help them find the answers within. And that's why we don't provide advice or in our work. But how we use intuition is actually in learning how to share intuitive observation in a way, how to channel that intuition and share as an intuitive observation and still be in alignment with the ethical code of our profession of not giving advice. So I will give you an example. When you're listening to your client and you are open to your intuition, you're already trusting your intuition. That's what we teach in the academy, to trust your intuition, to really understand when it shows up, understand its calling card. So when while listening to your client, when intuition is telling you that there is something is going on, right, or something like some kind of information, we share that with our clients, but we share it with permission. We ask always for permission to share information, and then we ask, is it okay if I share with you my intuitive observation? We also state that this is intuitive observation that or intuitive information that coming through, and after that we are sharing that, and always asking the client whether they resonate with that, how they resonate with that, what comes up for them when we say that. Because and don't be afraid to be wrong, right? A lot of practitioners don't share because they think, oh, I might be wrong, or what I say will not resonate with people. I will say this: take your chances, but also know how to do it in the frames of coaching, not consulting and giving advice. So that's all the tools that we teach and learn in the academy. And that's after finishing the program, you will know how to do that and how to do it in alignment with our profession. Intuition can create safe and supportive space for your clients to access their own inner wisdom. Because when we demonstrate how we use our intuition, how we are open with it, right? How we are how we use it, our clients also start opening to themselves to their intuition. And when I started my own coaching practice, I started noticing that more I used the word intuition, or I shared my intuition, the more my clients were also open to do the same. So it kind of created very supportive and trusting space for us to work together. Also, another way of using intuition is actually to create trust at the beginning of your coaching relationship. What I did, I will share my know-how with you, and you're welcome to take it and apply and use it in your practices, is that for the first years of my coaching practice, before I saw a client for the first time, of course with their consent, I would go into meditation, sometimes very deep meditation, and then I will channel information and will write it down. We call it spiritual writing, and I will focus on the person and write down intuitive information that was coming to me. And before the first session, I would ask the client, potential client at that time, whether they're interested to hear what came up to me. And in 99.9% of the cases, people were willing and excited to do that. And very, 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 very small percentage just asked me to clarify and explain what I mean, right? And after explaining, they said, yeah, sure. So which creates this method creates a fast connection with your clients, right? Trust. If you can see them, because that allows you to show your clients that you actually see them, you get them, right? So it really cuts the time of that initial time for creating trust and connection. So I encourage you to try that. But this method requires what? What do you think this method requires? Put it in the chat of actually sharing your intuitive observation with people. It requires, I will tell you what it requires, courage, bravery. Because some people say, oh, I'd better not do that. What if I'm wrong? But what if you are right? Right? So this is a great example how your courage can take you really places far in your practice. Okay. So I also want to mention that using intuition in your work as a coach, as a healer, can help you to understand the person, can help you to really focus on what is right, and get rid of the chatter, get rid of other people's opinions, get rid of what is not important. It creates a great opportunity for authentic decision making. And yesterday we had a great class in our coaching program where we focused on decision making, right? How decision making and knowing what is your way of making a decision is so telling about the person and can help you understand your client and also them understand themselves and their processes, how they do things, how they make decisions, how they approach situations, how they another amazing method that we use in conjunction with intuition is decision making. I will stop the sharing and will ask you, how eager are you guys to practice in your intuition? How interested are you to take 5 minutes to practice your intuitive development or work with intuition? Let me know. Put it in the chat. So if you are good with that, we will go for it. If you not sure, then we will continue with other things. So would you be interested to practice your intuition? So I need more responses because it's I don't want. Okay. So like we did the first day when we focused on body pendulum. I'm inviting you to take a next step and connect with your own energy. We will take like 2, maybe 1 minute to connect with your own energy. Why it's important to know how your energy feels like. If we don't know how your own energy feels like, you will never be able to understand your intuitive voice, right? You will not be able to distinguish what is actually you and what is your intuition, what is kind of the next step, what is the next level, right? So I'm inviting you to close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in through your nose, and if you are able to breathe in and out through your nose, do so. So breathing in and out through your nose, focusing on the inflow and outflow of your breathing. Take few more deep breaths like that. And now look, just with curiosity, no judgment, at your own energy. How does your own energy feel like? You can start from your crown, focusing on your crown, on your head, feeling into your head, recognizing its energy, its presence, and then going down through your throat chakra, your shoulders, connecting with your energy, breathing through the energy, inhaling the energy of light and love. And then when you exhale, you let go. You let go of the burden, you let go of the pain, you let go of everything that's holding you back, starting from your crown chakra and going down into your torso, your hands, breathing in this energy and exhaling, letting go of everything that doesn't belong there. Breathe in and out, going into your lower back, into your legs, and then finishing with the grounding breaths into your feet. I want you to check in with your body right now after a few deep, relaxing breaths and recognize, how does your body feel? If there are places of tension, pain, bring extra attention, bring extra love into those places. Recognize your own energy, your own body, that you have this amazing gift. It belongs to you, that you are alive, that you are breathing air, that you actually have aches and pains. It's part of being human. Because instead of moving away from it, instead of being in denial, right, numbing the pain, recognize your own energy, recognize your own beautiful, powerful energy. Take a few more moments. And now send one thought, just thought, there is no need to do anything else, to invite your higher power, higher energy into your energy field. Some people like to call it spiritual guidance, God, whatever it is that you believe in, whatever it is that you connect with, whatever it is that has the highest, has the light, the love, the power of healing. So invite that energy in with intention to invite it into your energy field, and feel maybe the slightest shift or change between your own energy and the energy of divine, the energy of high vibration. It could be a slightest shift, but pay attention, recognize that shift in your body. Allow that loving energy to come through you and recognize its calling card. How do you feel it? How does it show in your body? Enjoy that energy, and now ask that energy to step back from your energy field and feel your own energy back to you. See if you can sense, feel any changes, any difference. And now do it one more time, inviting this energy in. This is the tangibility of your guidance. We start with tangibility and see if you can feel the same impression, the same feeling, the same in your body than before. So see if it's the same feeling. No need to do anything else. Only once you are comfortable with your higher guidance calling card, then you will be able to create deeper connection and ask for guidance and information. So we're not there yet, right? We're just asking and feeling that energy within. So I'm inviting you to stay with that energy through the day and see how much strength, how much power, how much intuition, guidance you will receive by connecting with that energy. And you can try it, you can practice it every day. I call it touch and go, right? You invite you feel your own energy first, then you invite the highest energy into your body. You feel it, you ask them to step back so you can feel your own energy back to you, and then invite the energy back. So you can feel the shift, the slightest shift in your energy. So practice that, and it's a big first step into connecting and trusting. Why trusting? Because when it's tangible, it's much easier to trust, right? When it's just wishful thinking and imagination, it's very hard to trust. Oksana, can I ask you to share the screen about our program?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Wait a minute. You can share it, right? Mm-hmm. So I hope you learned some interesting tools and that will help you to connect with your clients and patients on a deeper level. And we'll be happy to hear from you how you're starting to use and incorporate it into your practices. But if you, and you are welcome just to take it. And for those who didn't come to first classes, you're welcome to listen to the replays and of the whole week. And if you feel that that's kind of all you came here for, we will be happy and honored if you take it with you and start incorporating and using it in your everyday life and in your practice. But if you here to learn more, to see what other opportunities exist and for you to take this even deeper, to have the community, to have the support, to have the blueprint and people who will be holding you accountable, sharing with you all the ins and outs and details of our method, where you will be able to practice, where you will be able to get a certification accredited by International Coaching Federation, then we are inviting you to join our program. Our program starts this May. Initially, we had a date of May 18th, but high probability that we will move it a little bit to a little bit later date. Because, and I will explain, I'm very transparent with you, I will be very transparent, that it's not one of the programs where you can find online and register and join. It's as important for us who is in this program, who is the part of the class, as for you, you know, what is this whole program about. Yes, I will, Nora will be happy to answer your questions. So it's an 8-month program because we're improving this program. Can you go back, Oksana, one slide? Thank you. So we're improving this program. Before it was 6 months, and we had, now it's an 8-month program because we adding more value on intuitive development, on life coaching tools, but also we're incorporating business module, business program. Business program was separate before, and now we are incorporating it into the program. So it's a great opportunity for you to get ICF accredited program, connect with your intuition and learn this integrated intuitive life coaching method, and also learn how to start and build your own healing business. So we're incorporating it into the program. Nora, you had a question, right? If you still have a question, please go ahead and mute yourself and ask that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to say this to you because I'm seemingly the senior person, and I've been doing healing. I went with IPEC, and I'm a life coach.
Great.
But I'll tell you something. I'm a little melanin, and I don't see that many people that look like me on your call. But intuition is not something you can buy or teach. It's something that God gives you. And I've been intuitive, and it runs into a problem because when we were training as coaches, in coaching, you have to give the person the opportunity to express themselves, and they are the ones that have to come to the conclusion. As an intuitive, I picked up what they needed to learn or something, and it didn't work well because so being intuitive has perks, and it has downside because you can see into things. It's a gift.
Yes.
And I have friends that are psychic. That's different. The psychic part is also something different. But sometimes, you know, you could talk to your children. You can talk to someone. They may not want you to know that much about them or what's going on with them.
Absolutely.
So it's a.
Can I
Go
respond
ahead.
to that, Katya?
Yeah, sure.
So intuition is a God-given gift. It's given to everybody. And so you don't have to teach it. What you can teach and have to teach is how to develop and hone and trust that intuition, which is what we do.
Yeah.
No, and what I meant by what I said is this. I'm 83 years old. I've been doing this work for the last 37 years. If I come and I pick up someone's talking to me and they're coughing and I said, I think you better check that out because that sound. I don't want to check out no coughing. I went to my doctor. I'm just saying that sometimes and it works and sometimes it can be. But I guess if someone is paying you, we just had a situation where a sister asked us, two of us that are Reiki masters to work on her. And when we wanted to get a little further, she canceled it because we were picking up on it and she didn't want us to pick up on it. So that's what I'm saying. It is a wonderful tool, but
Yes.
everybody is not in tune with you with that. I'm listening to
Right.
you, sir.
So that's what coaching is. Coaching, part of coaching and part of what we teach in the school is how to deliver information appropriately. And yeah, we ask permission before giving information or observations. And if the person says, no, I don't want the information, then we don't give them the information. You have to respect the person. I agree wholeheartedly.
Well, the other day when I was on the call and you were talking to one of your teachers, and she was saying that her children had gotten sick and things like that, and you approached it one way, and I would have approached it, what are you eating? What's been going on? What are you eating? Are they taking vitamins?
Ma'am,
I would have,
I'm
I would.
sorry. With all due respect,
No, I'm just
this
saying. You
this
said
is our school.
intuition. Oh, you're missing the point. I'm not saying
You
anything. I
can
would love
start
to
your own
take the
school
course.
and run your own
No,
program
absolutely.
however you want.
Max, important part of that, and I absolutely agree with you, and probably your coaching also would be very, very powerful, and that's how we are different, right? We use different methods, we use different questions, but one of the things that we also learn and teach in the program is how to meet the client where they are,
Are right.
right? So, and sometimes, absolutely, there are so many situations when we know, we feel it, and then the person is just not ready, which means
Right.
we can't help those who are not ready to be helped. And it's not our responsibility as a coach, especially when we know we have a big heart, right, to help them, and they are not ready. Then that's it. We meet them where they are, but also by planting the seeds, right? Sometimes, like how many times in my own practice, there was a situation when I would share something like which I see, not like tell them what to do, but I would share an observation, like let's say intuitive observation. Let's say they are saying one thing, I want this and this and this, right? And then I see according to their actions or their body language or like that they do the opposite. So as an intuitive life coach, this is my responsibility to bring that to the table. And sometimes people take it like, oh yeah, really? I haven't, thank you for pointing that out. I didn't. Or sometimes there will be situations, there were so many situations when they were like, no, that's, no, it's, they would invite me, right? So that's where I can see that probably person is not fully ready. But there were situations when I would share that observation, and then they would come to me later, like weeks later or months later, saying, "Hey, you know what? At that time, I was not ready. I didn't." And that, because we plant the seed, we share with honesty and integrity, and then it's up to the person what to do with that. Oksana, can you share the screen? Yes, so, but I totally agree with you. Like there are situations when that's why we can't help those who are not ready, or we have to meet them where they are and maybe sometimes wait till they come back and say, yes, Yes, Nora, I see your point right now, or I was not ready to see that then, and now it's changed. So, but this is that's what we teach in the academy, to how to share observations with integrity, how to communicate. That's a thing. That's what was missing for us healers. uh, Communication. We didn't know how to communicate with people. That's why we have in our classes so many medical professionals and so many intuitives, because they have the gift of healing, helping people, but they don't know how to most effectively communicate whatever it is that they see and feel with people. And that what created a lot of frustration with us healers and a lot of rejection, right? Because we sense it, and they are like, no, like leave me alone, right? So we teach that. That's the most important thing that we teach, is how to connect with your gift of intuition, how to know all the foundational foundation of life coaching, how to connect the two, and how to communicate it with people in the most profound way, meet them where they are, and at the same time create transformations for people. That's what we do. These problems and challenges we are addressing, and we are in our academy, because there are so many programs that are conventional programs that are just based on conventional coaching. And then there are programs that are just about psychic intuitive development, and we are connecting them to provide most profound results for you and your clients. So this program is PCC level certification, second level of certification. And as I said, it's comprehensive training and coaching fundamentals with, a lot of intuition, creativity, business development, new methods that you can only learn if you join us. Integration of our intuitive gifts and skills into and appropriate application during the coaching session. Because when people come up with their own ideas, they will more likely to take an action, right? Then we tell them. So that's why how to bring that from them, and at the same time also being honest with them and share what we see and feel. So this is the skill we are teaching in the academy. Again, business support that aligns with your personal values, values of running authentic, holistic business, your personal growth. Like, you can't transform other people's lives without going through your own transformation. There are a lot of growth, and it's very hard for me sometimes to explain it when I do this, when I present the academy, because you will learn it, you will see the value once you are in the program. And I can only touch on the basic things like certification, skills, integration, intuition, but trust me and trust our students that it provides so much more than just learning, so much more than even just community. It changes the way you think, it changes the way you are, it connects you with yourself like never before. And we have a great community of supportive and like-minded professionals. Oksan, can you go next? Thank you. Yeah, so This
Can
is
I add something, if it's okay?
absolutely good
Hi,
to see
hi,
you,
it's
Rose.
Rose. Hi. Even though I missed yes, I just want to say thank you for I feel grateful I met you, because I have always considered myself intuitive and spiritual at the same time, because I grew up in a Christian home, very conservative, and very Bible based. But I feel like sometimes it's more staying centered in the mind. And even though the Bible or how the teachings are, it's very heart centered, but for some reason the people who are preaching it is not always connected to that. So it's always been my struggle with that. So though I consider myself a Christian and all the stuff, but what I like with what I heard is just that you own it. You own your intuition. You call it for what it is. And being able to integrate it. Some of the words that you use in the conversation, it was affirming. When I was even giving my issues the other day, I felt heard. Yeah, granted, I'm in healthcare. I've done everything for my son, but at the time I was just frustrated. So the way Asia, handled it, even though I was just like, I thought in my head I was spewing facts, but it's just the way she handled it. It felt really, really affirming, and that's literally what I needed at the time. Because if she were to ask me a question about what I've been doing, I would have been offended because that's not what I needed at the time. Because it was just like, that's what I needed. I need somebody to make me feel heard, and that's, as a mom, she understood that, and she was there, and I needed that. So that's why I like your school, and I think you guys are doing great. Too bad I just don't have the money, but I think it's a worthy investment. Even I've only been there for a couple of times, so I just want to say thank you to you. What you've been doing, keep doing it.
Thank you so much, Rose. Thank you.
So I appreciate it. So I just wanted to say that. So
Oh, thank you. It warms my heart. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. Yeah, so like the previous slide was just like if we were to look at all the like what's in each package, right? But here are the already packages that we offer. It's 8-month program or 14th month, or where we incorporate more of continuous education, private coaching with me and the teachers, more advanced business coaching, and preparation for the ICF certification. We also have VIP 2-year program. A great value, amazing value for what you will get, and for until the end of this week, because we have this launch, we're offering special prices. So we offer the whole program, 8 month is 8,500. So we're offering 1,000 off. Then we have the 14 month for 1,300, and we have the good discount of 1,500, and also 2-year VIP for 2,000 off. Which has a lot. Like in comparison, I just can tell you that I'm a part of coaching program right now for CEOs, and I'm paying that amount a month, right? So to get it for everything you get, for the value, for the community, for the accreditation, for the learning, for the and I will tell you one thing, that again, you can learn it, read books, watch YouTube videos, but one amazing thing that we give is believe in yourself, trust in yourself, and kind of like internal readiness to take that step. Because we are our worst enemies, we often tell ourselves that, oh no, it's not for me. I will never be able to make it. I don't know how to run my own business. Or if I'm a healer, it will not be in alignment with who I am. And all these things we provide and teach, that by the end of the program, you will say, yeah, I'm ready. I can't wait to start my own business. I can't wait to help people. I can't wait, because I was able to go deep myself. I was able to find the answers. I was able to find my authenticity. And now I want to do it for others, and I know how to do it for others. So it's a great value for the program. Again, if you're considering, please schedule time with me to talk. Even if we already talked, I would encourage you, and you have more questions, or I would encourage you to schedule a free call with me, and we'll focus on your needs and where you are now, and what is your the best step for you, whether it's to join us now or maybe not yet, or whatever it is. So we don't want to convince you to join, because it's very important for us that people who join us, they want to be there as much as we want them to be there, right? So, but it's a community that is hard to find. It's a community that provides so much more than what we put on this slide. And if you have any questions, please schedule the time for me to talk with me. I will be looking forward to our conversations. And thank you very much for staying with us for this 5 days. Please watch the replays. Isa did great presentations yesterday and the day before. You will enjoy it tremendously. And there will be a lot of things that you can actually learn and take it into your life and apply it into your life and business today. So thank you very much. We always finish with a word. Oksana, what's your word?
Respect.
Thank you. Rose, what's your word?
Empowered.
Thank you. Kate, what's your word? You can put it. So Cheryl says peace. Kate says ready. We are ready. We are ready for great people. We are ready to move, to rock and roll, to claim. We are ready to claim who we are, what we are, and be unapologetic about that. Because for the longest time, we have been suppressed. We have been told, like what Noura, right, shared with us in a way, like that, oh, you are either tell me what to do, how do I know this is the right guidance? And so we were never taken seriously. And I think it's time for us to raise our heads, and say, here we are, we change people's lives, we transform people's lives, and we know how to do it in the most professional and ethical way. So we're inviting you with us on that journey, which you will never regret. That's I can promise. And new opportunities, new things will come up from you joining us. I can promise that too. So thank you so much. My word is, Kimberly says, driven. Claiming, let's claim our power and always move forward. That's so true. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for spending this time with me. And again, I apologize. I was a little bit under the weather today, but you know, your energy, your support really helped me. I feel so much better. And I will see you around very soon. So my word is integrity. Integrity in everything we do, integrity with everything we are. So thank you and see you later, alligators. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye.
so much.